Hello, bad boys. If you want to win a $50 Amazon gift card, all you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe to enter our giveaway. The UFC is known for making huge stars by discovering fighters with elite fighting skills and then turning them into the cash cow of the company. Jorge Masvidal is one such fighter with fabulous fighting techniques, but didn't gain the spotlight until his recent BMF title victory. After earning his fame, many details about his career and life have come to light. However, today we will go through 10 things you didn't know about Jorge Masvidal. 1. Masvidal used to be a street fighter. Masvidal was a rough kid, always fighting on the streets, as many other children in the vicinity. In his mid-teens, while sitting in a McDonald's drive-thru, Masvidal got a call from Kimbo Slice himself, offering him to fight in his backyard fight against Ray. After finishing his meal, Masvidal went on to defeat Ray, who weighed 40 pounds more than him at the time. After the fight was uploaded to YouTube, it went absolutely viral. Street Jesus often embraces his journey from lowly beginnings as a street fighter to now becoming such a major star in the UFC.
Relax, Ray. You got it, man. Relax.
Look at that jaw right there.
There you go, right there.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
2. What's in the nickname Gamebred? UFC fighters love to have a nickname, and Masvidal is not behind in this. Masvidal received the nickname Gamebred, and MMA fans love to cheer him on with it. Masvidal revealed that his brother helped him pick this nickname, and also explained its meaning. He stated that game represents the ability to fight through pain and willingness to win against the odds, and bred is like the breed of a pit bull.
Girl did call you out.
She's staring at me like I'm fucking a piece of fucking Big Mac, so I blew a kid.
That shit stopped working in South Beach back in 2002, dog.
Because if you do
3. Fight as a professional boxer. When it comes to fighting style, there is a massive difference between traditional boxing and mixed martial arts. However, this was not a barrier for Masvidal, as he went on to become a professional boxer in 2005. He trained under the coach Eric L. Conte Cantos. His first and only match was held at the Radisson Mart Plaza Hotel in Miami, Florida, against Joseph Benjamin in June 2005. Even though Masvidal won the match, he has never again tried to box in the ring. With his professional boxing record of 1-0, you can say Gamebred is an undefeated boxer.
Well, I had McDonald's fries like a couple weeks ago. Not the burger.
That's
I had
not
the
too
fries.
bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
But back in the day, you were eating it all the time.
Oh yeah, when I was in like Bellator,
Yeah.
I thought I had a diet in my head because I would make the weight anyways. I would have McDonald's, and then when I'd get closer to the family, like, nah, I gotta start eating healthy now. I didn't know better. I thought I'm so stupid at the time.
4. Belongs to diverse ancestry. You know Masvidal is a glory in the American mixed martial arts. But do you know that he also belongs to a wonderfully diverse ancestry? Yes, it's true. Masvidal's father is of Cuban descent, and his mother belongs to a Peruvian ancestry. This incredible mix-up gives Masvidal a rich cultural heritage of Cuban, Peruvian, and American. His father loved Cuba, but due to the trouble in the country, he thought better to escape via a self-made raft, first ending up at the Virgin Islands, and then later settling in America.
If you don't already know, this is my right-hand man, my bestie, Jorge Masvidal, my pops. El Puro. Since he was far away from me, he's always been there, whether it be the phone or something, he's always there, you know? Even if I don't talk to him for whatever reason, because I'm like in Colorado training, he's always in connection with the trainers.
I stayed 7 days in the water. I go into Bimbidi. Then in 1971, and bring me to the United States in 1971.
5. He was a wrestler in high school. Many wrestlers go on to develop their skills and become mixed martial artists, building on their abilities of taking down their opponents and smashing them. While looking at Masvidal's fighting style, you might be shocked to know that he was once a wrestler in high school. As a teenager, Masvidal joined the wrestling team for St. Brendan High School. However, this positive aspect of his life was later tarnished when he was forced off the team due to being unable to keep up with his grades. This may have been a setback for him, but Masvidal didn't give up and kept on training in competitive sports. Stay tuned, as the next fact will blow your mind.
He never does jiu-jitsu in fights, ever. He just likes to strike, and now he's become freaking Hickson Gracie.
6. When you escape your own country, getting lost in the sea, drifting to an island, and then surviving in a foreign land where no one understands your language, it can be pretty tough to earn a living. Masvidal's father started off on the wrong path in the US, earning 5 years in California for manslaughter, and then over in Florida, he got another 18 years in prison for drug trafficking. Although Jorge and his father have a good relationship, conditions like these can certainly create difficulties in the family.
One other thing George has talked about is is visiting you in prison and you giving him advice in there.
Yeah.
Can you just like how old was he when these were happening? How frequent were these visits?
He was 14, 15 when he started visiting me.
7. Had a challenging upbringing. After his father, the principal breadwinner for his family, was sentenced to 18 years imprisonment for drug trafficking, it became tough for the rest of the family to make ends meet. At the time, Masvidal's mother used to rise early and work to earn money for her children. Those were the times when young Jorge felt like the poorest kid on the block, with a chip on his shoulder about being broke. Fortunately, the situation has now changed for the best in Masvidal's life, after becoming the BMF champion in the UFC.
Everybody's always telling me, man, your most important meal of the day is breakfast, which I agree 100%. That's where I gotta be the best tasting. If it don't taste good, I start out my first meal with like oatmeal and shit like that. I'm not gonna want to do nothing that day. So I eat good, so I feel good, and if I feel good, I do good, and if I do good, I look good.
8. Has his own mezcal brand. Conor McGregor, with his own stardom, brought his branded Proper 12 whiskey into the fight game. Masvidal also didn't lack in the liquor game when he brought up his own Recuerdo Mezcal after becoming a partner in the brand. It has become the top-selling and one of the best mezcals in Mexico. Masvidal revealed that he got into the mezcal business after partnering with Recuerdo 5 years ago, which also included true efforts in a program that gives farmers seedlings and then buys back the agave at a good market value.
Este candidato está como que pinta bien. ¿Y alguna otra cosita cuando cocinas, con quién lo haces?
Generalmente solo, porque cuando cocino estoy desnudo.
9. Has the fastest knockout record in the UFC. Jorge made his MMA debut in 2003 with an AFC promotion before moving on to Bellator, then Strikeforce, and now in the UFC. Throughout his MMA career, Gamebred has had many fabulous wins, but one which is most notable is the win over wrestler Ben Askren at UFC 239. When the opening bell rang, Masvidal took a few steps and directly sailed on Askren's chin with a high knee, who had been leaning in for a takedown. Askren was knocked out unconscious just 5 seconds into the fight, earning Masvidal the record of the fastest KO in UFC history. 10. Jorge's accomplishments. Jorge has an absolutely great career in MMA. He has tons of accomplishments in his superior career, starting out becoming welterweight champion in the AFC. When he came to the UFC, he earned Fight of the Night 2 times against Rustam Khabilov and Darren Till. He was rewarded Performance of the Night 4 times, most notably against Donald Cerrone, Darren Till, and Ben Askren. His record for fastest knockout in UFC history against Askren made him an overnight sensation. He also got the UFC Honors 2019 Knockout of the Year for the same feat. He has gotten such an aura that UFC specially made a BMF title, which he won in a savage fight against Nate Diaz. Jorge has now gained more popularity than ever, and his great fight with UFC welterweight champion Kamaru Usman in just 6 days' notice had put even more sparks on his name. Jorge's unique skill sets and Street Fighter mindset have helped him to rise to fame, attracting MMA fans all over the world. And he is keen on being the next big face of the UFC.